in my opinion, it's kind of worth it. I mean, seriously, screw it. I see his parts here is kind of low, so I target that. I'm just kind of hanging out. One thing, I don't know, I'm kind of spacing out. This audio commentary has been weird. I'm sorry if it sucks or something. I'm just kind of in a weird mood. I try and trap his grunts there, try and keep him close so I can either force him into TP. I tried to call the arms one militia to replace that foot before it died, but I didn't get it in time. Anyway, his stuff is pretty low, so I see it. So I'm just going to try and spam Breath of Fires, maybe kill one, hopefully get him lower. Some of the orcs that play, it's like the third time I've heard this, they tell me, God, I keep facing Panda second. Like, I mean, I didn't think I invented it. I mean, I know sometime in the past, humans must have tried Panda second against orc, and I'm sure some good players probably have tried it too. I don't know why they don't do it or whatever else, or who has tried it, but I've never met a human who's told me they go Panda second against orc. I don't think I've ever seen a replay where I try and get a surround. I thought that was a surround. I should have moved my archmage, but I ended up killing it anyway. This isn't a very good game. I mean, he kind of gets massacred, but it shows the power of Blizzard and Breath of Fire, which is why I use it. Yeah, but they keep telling me that they keep facing Panda like every game now, and I find that very surprising. I tried Panda second out against orcs for a while before I had quit. I think I released like 3 games where I did Panda second against orc. I think I called it the Panda Paw series. It's been kind of a joke for me since. Every time I see Panda, I just think Panda Paw, and whenever I buy them, I just think it's Panda Paw time. So yeah. So I tried him out, and I tried him again recently, and I worked with him, and I'm like, dude, he's pretty dang strong. So I've been using him for, I don't know, about a month now, or a couple of weeks. And I've really liked him. Once again, you can see here, I'm just kind of, I don't have mana anymore, but I was just kind of taking down buildings, or trying to, and just spamming Breath of Fire, getting him to have to use salts. I've seen Shaman in this game, like I mentioned earlier, to me, that screams Wyverns. So I'm fearing the Wyverns. I thought Shaman were kind of a weird choice for him this game, because, yeah, it's a good idea against Archmage Beastmaster, because it takes out summons real well. But against Archmage Panda, I mean, guys, if you face Panda from now on, I don't know, I guess supposedly humans do go Panda, but if you face it from now on, be aware of the fact that you're probably going to retrain the Blizz. And so if you get Shaman, and only one hero has a summon, which they're probably going to retrain and go Blizz anyway, it's really not worth it. If you want to make a caster, go for Spirit Walkers or something, or if you're going to tier 3, you can get like whatever, Bloodlust, heal wards, whatever else you guys like to get. That was another thing too, I forgot to mention, I used to expand at tier 2 almost every time with this strat, because I would just grab Survivory Towers, I had some extra wood, and I'd expand. And most of the time I could get that expo up. It wasn't really a problem, because with a Clarity Pot or a Mana Potion, I could just, like I said, just keep spamming Breath of Fires, even when they were level 1, until all the stuff was pretty low to the point where he had to leave the battle, no matter how small my army was. The thing I didn't like about it, though, was that, well, I have one guy in my clan that kind of creamed me when I did it, because he just went tier 3, and he got heal wards and Torn and Bloodlust, and it was just like, you know, I mean, God, Torn just massacred breakers, and with the heal ward, my level 2 Blizz, level 2 Breath of Fire really wasn't doing that much to him, so I was kind of shocked. As you can see, he's telling me of how many humans he faced now that go Panda, so I don't know, I keep being told that. It's kind of shocking to me. But whatever, it's good, man. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing it at a top level, but I don't know. Maybe they have a really good reason for not using it. If I end up finding that there's a really strong counter to this, like it's really easy for them to go tier 3 or something, I don't face that many people that have tried going tier 3 when they see it, I might stop using it. But I don't know, for right now it's been doing real good for me, and it's saved me some games. I saw some Shaman, and I know he has to be serious. I'm like, I'm making at least 2 Hawks until I see he has Raiders now, so I'm like, okay, he's not making Wyverns, so I don't really need to worry about it. You know, try and make sure, like, My hotkeys against Orc, I have 1 is my melee and my heroes and my summons. 2 is just my sorceresses, and 3 is my sorceresses and my priests, and then 4 is like my hawks, or if I get something weird like mortars. The reason I have my sorceresses in their own hotkey is because you want them all attacking something that, if I have my sorceresses are attacking, my sorcerers and my hawks are attacking my raiders, and, my breakers are attacking the grunts, I'm really not maximizing the potential of my army, which micro is all about. And if I focus, what I like to do is I like to focus fire all my sorceries on a grunt, or at least just make sure that they're attacking grunts, so I keep them in their own hotkey. Whereas I don't want to use just my priest and sorcerer's hotkey to focus fire, because then my priests are attacking and they aren't healing. So that's why I keep them in my own separate their own separate hotkey. And like you saw in that battle there, I immediately sent my hawks to attack his shaman. Just think about armor types. Obviously, hawks do more extra damage to shaman, sorceresses do extra damage to grunts, and breakers and foots do extra damage to raiders. So if you can, at least try and make sure that you're keeping that in consideration and making sure that they're attacking things that really that really bring out their potential, and try and make the best move. I mean, just try and maximize the potential of your army. That's really what micro is all about. So he has a pretty big army. Let me see. He has 61 food, I have 67, so my army is a bit bigger, but you're going to see, I don't think I lose many, if any, units. Oh, I must. I don't think I have my hawks at the end of this battle. But you're just going to, once I retrain, I don't know if I already have retrained, I've been talking a little too much. I don't believe no, I have not retrained, I just casted water elemental. When I retrain, you're just going to see me, do some massacring with Blizzard and Breath of Fire. Now, this creep, I should let Panda take him alone. For some reason, I let my Archmage stay there and soak up some of the EXP, kind of a bad idea. But also, I see his raiders there with my breaker, so I immediately send my casters forward behind my front line, and also send my Archmage back. I'm going to be using this merchant to my advantage. I canceled anything I was making in my sanctum, so I have cash to buy items. I might even sell some things. I bought a heal scroll. I'm trying to get money to retrain. Almost got 300 gold for total retraining. I think I finally get it. And so I'm retrained now, and I'm ready to really AoE him up. I don't know why I didn't bring Militia here. I should bring him. I don't know if I do, but he's running away, obviously. I don't try and cut off his shaman with my hawks or anything, because I don't want him getting snared and picked off and then have him run or anything, so I'm not really thinking about that. I probably should have sent my casters up and to the right and tried to cut him off and slow some things, but just kind of got lazy and chased him. I see his demos caught behind the rest of my army, so I was like, whatever, I'll just slow that and pick that off. Even when I have auto cast on, I often use manual slow, just to slow things that wouldn't normally, like when they have demos in the back of their army, and usually auto cast, unless my sorcerer so right next to them won't get them, so I use manual slow to slow them. I mean, minus 50% attack rate really hurts, reduces the damage of the demos, and I know if I need to, I can chase them. Once again, my army gets kind of split up there. Really crap. I mean, that's just stupid of me. Ugly stuff. Oh, if you're holding Alt now, you can see what Blizzard and Breath of Fire are doing. Pretty much just my Blizzard and Breath of Fire there got all of the stuff to half-life. When you think they're going to run away, I mean, obviously he casted his speed scroll there. Cast Blizzard behind their army, not on top of it, so that when they're running, it's going to hit them a lot more. One thing I think I forgot to do this game, no I did not, against Shaman, you should always, as you can see, my Breath of Fire, Blizzard, just totally ripped them apart. I mean, look at those corpses, dude. Dia de Muerte. But when you're facing Shaman, anytime you're facing shaming, get a dead priest so that you can dispel lightning shield. Otherwise, you're going to put it on all your casters, and you're going to lose a bunch of shit, and you're going to look stupid. So just Blizzard Breath of Fire, man. I mean, look at pretty much all of his stuff is red now. I mean, those are casters; they have especially low life, but still. So yeah, I dispelled the lightning shield there, but it didn't make that much of a difference. So just mayhem. But that's the thing I just love about this strategy is its later game, because almost any ground army I can kind of decimate with Blizzard Breath of Fire. I mean, I have lost games to bigger armies and stuff, and just lost like that. Whatever. But I mean, as you can see, breakers don't do that much damage. Casters don't do that much damage. So almost all my damage that game was coming from my spells. Orc have no magic immune units. All their units can be targeted with AoE spells. Blizzard and Breath of Fire has both hit air, so they do a really nice job of doing that. You know what? I think I'll do one more replay. I know that this is going to make a pretty damn long audio commentary, but load up the 4th replay and put it at 1x speed, because this kind of shows using Blizzard and Breath of Fire against Wyverns. So let's see if I can find that game real quick. Fire against Wyverns. So let's see if I can find that game real quick. It should be, it should be the 4th replay in the audio commentary you downloaded. I haven't packaged it yet, so it'll be there for you. So load up the 4th replay, pause it at the 10-second mark, and put it at 1x speed. Once again, load up the 4th replay, pause it at the 10-second mark, and put it at 1x speed. Alright, 32. This replay, I mean, I kind of feel bad about doing audio commentary on this, because this is a tryout for the clan. I think he passed. I don't know. I think he got in. So I guess he's in my clan now. I don't know. I was going to ask him permission to do an audio commentary on this game, because I don't like doing audio commentary on a friendly match without permission. So, but I haven't seen him since, and yeah, so whatever. I hope he's not mad about this. I mean, it's a very close game, and he played pretty damn well, so he has nothing to be ashamed of. If anything won this game, it's just human imbalance. So yeah. Alright, anyway, get ready to unpause the replay in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. On Twisted Meadows, I personally like to do the speed build altar, because otherwise it's almost impossible to get level 2 for tier 2, which I like having. Sorry, oh my god, I'm all out of water. Crap. Dry throat. Otherwise, what happens is I creep my green, they come and harass with their Farseer, and then I have to kind of try and stop them from stealing my orange, which is a lot harder than it sounds. So that's always really frustrating. I don't like being in that situation, so instead I like to speed build my altar and creep my orange as fast as possible, then creep my green, just have level 2. And once I'm level 2, I usually on Twisted Mouse, I just kind of hang out, because, let's just imagine right now, I've crept my orange, I've crept my green. Where am I going to go to creep more? I can go all the way to the next orange, which is at the far left spawn. But the thing is, if I'm over there and he has an idea that I'm over there, if he goes and starts peasant raping, especially with this spawn, I don't know why, I really have bad placement on this spawn. I need to work on it. But he would not have to TP, even if I TP in here, unless I got a nice surround on him, because he has 2 or 3 entries to my base at all times, so he could always escape. So I would be forced to TP, and he probably wouldn't be forced to TP, and he would be able to pick off some peasants, even with the presence of an arcane tower. Once again, I can't stress the importance. People are way too freaking afraid of arcane towers. I mean, even human against human, when I see an arcane tower, I don't just hightail it out of there. If I know he's way off creeping something, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to screw with his peasants, especially since Footman can fit through farm cracks and stuff. You on this, wait until 2 peasants hit one of the wardens before catching a water elemental. For some reason, I don't know